Hating your job might not be a good enough reason to quit unless you have another job lined up. There might also be other reasons you should keep your job or wait for a better time to resign. You might even be able to turn things around and learn to love the place where you work. That said, there are times when quitting is the best option. Here's how to know if it's time to resign. Even the best job can be tough, but some jobs are needlessly tough because of politics, poor management, favoritism, and lack of communication. If you're in a bad job and you've made a good faith effort to solve the issues with no indication that anything's improving, maybe it's time to go. Your job shouldn't be a source of misery. You spend too many hours at work to hate your job, so removing yourself from a toxic situation, even if it's risky to do so, may be crucial to your happiness and health. So in this video, we are going to discuss 10 reasons you should quit your job. The video is going to be amazing. Make sure to stick till the end. Now before we get into this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below saying I subscribed. I will try my best to reply to as many comments as I can. Number 10. Another company offered you a better deal. Leaving a former employer to take on work with a new employer should never affect your application status. If you left one job to take a position with another company for an increase in pay, a promotion, or simply because you wanted to work for a different company, those are all very valid reasons. Number 9. You're a freelancer looking for full-time opportunities. Being a freelancer is a little different. You're usually hired for the duration of an assignment and then free to accept other work once that assignment is complete. In this case, a simple completion of freelance assignment is perfectly acceptable on a job application. When faced with this question in an interview, you can add a bit to that simple answer. As a freelancer, one is contracted for only as long as it takes to finish the task one have been assigned. At this time, one is looking for employment with a company that allows me to use his professional experiences and skill sets in a long-term, mutually beneficial professional relationship. Number 8. You've had personal issues to deal with. There are times when you have to step back from a job in order to take care of personal situations. This can be everything from personal health issues to taking care of other members of your family. One left his last job in order to take care of a family issue. The circumstances have changed, and On now finds himself in a position where I'd like to re-enter the workforce. Number 7. Having nightmares about work. Whether nightmares are about work or something else, they mean your inner self is on red alert. Lowenberg says, nightmares mean something in your waking life has gone on long enough and your inner self has had it. That's just the way it is. And hiring managers know that, so you can typically be very straightforward here. His position was eliminated and one was let go. Although one no longer works with the company, his former manager is one of his strongest references and would be happy to answer any questions you might have about his performance and skills. Number 6. There's a values misalignment. In some cases, a company isn't toxic. It just isn't well aligned with your values. That's what spurred a multitude of job changes post-pandemic, with around 60% of those who sought new opportunities looking for a better values match. It is perfectly acceptable to leave a job because you realize that you have other goals you want to accomplish. Prime examples of this include quitting a job to go back to school, travel, work on outside interests or hobbies, or even trying self-employment for a time. Again, while it is one of the good reasons for leaving a job, you need to express it properly. While On appreciated his time with the company, one feel his values align better with other employers. That's part of what drew me to this role, as On believe it's a great match. Number 5. You prefer a different work arrangement. During the pandemic, many people got to try working from home for the first time. Some found it was a great fit. Others learned they prefer traditional workplaces. In either case, looking for new opportunities to find the right arrangement is definitely one of the best reasons for leaving a job. This scenario is not unusual. As the dynamics in any company change, it can mean working with individuals who might not see eye to eye with you. Of course, we go back to our earlier comment about always keeping your answers positive. During the pandemic, one learned that he is best in an active workplace where one can collaborate spontaneously with colleagues. Since his last role went fully remote, it was no longer a great fit, so one is seeking out other opportunities. Number 4. Your hours were cut. Whether your job was originally part-time or full-time, a reduction in hours usually means less take-home pay. Since that may not meet your needs, leaving the job is a logical path, one that hiring managers will understand. Due to shifts in demand, his current employer has reduced everyone's hours permanently. Since that doesn't meet his needs, one is seeking out new opportunities. Number 3. You're partially retiring. If you worked full-time previously but want to shift into a partial retirement and transition into a part-time role, quitting your last job may be unavoidable. At this time, one is looking to transition into the next phase of his life. For me, that means shifting out of a full-time job and into a part-time position, allowing me to provide value to an employer on a smaller scale. Number 2. The company has inconsistent schedules. Having a job where scheduled shifts rotate, mandatory overtime comes with little notice, or you otherwise can't plan on a schedule makes life hectic. As a result, it can be an example of a good reason for leaving a job. Maybe the job wasn't one you enjoyed doing, or the job changed from what you originally anticipated it to be. In this case, you want to make sure to avoid words like quiet or walked out. Instead, try the following. One is currently looking for a position better matched to his skills and long-term career goals. One was offered a promotion with another company and accepted. In his current position, schedule fluctuations prevent me from being able to effectively manage his personal responsibilities. One is seeking out opportunities with a bit more consistency and ample notice if changes are required. Number 1. Feel burned out at work. Work burnout can be debilitating and frustrating, and it's on the rise in the American workforce. A new Gallup Work Human report found that 25% of employees describe being burned out at work very often or always, meaning that for a quarter of the workforce, energy, motivation, and productivity are declining. Signs of burnout. Sense of failure and self-doubt. Feeling helpless, trapped, and defeated. Detachment, feeling alone in the world. Loss of motivation. Increasingly cynical and negative outlook. Decreased satisfaction and sense of accomplishment. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more interesting videos. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.